partners, Joel Logan with a Hole in the Ground Terrain. Wanted to do a quick review of a old school Western RPG that came out summer 2013 called Shotguns and Saddles. I've played this game firsthand and wanted to let you know what I thought about it, and so maybe you can make a decision about buying it yourself. Even broke out one of my old hats. Hadn't wore this in probably 10 or 15 years, so may be a little dusty there. Shotguns and Saddles. First of all, this is the game here. Shotguns and Saddles was released summer of 2013. I'm going to read from my notes in case you're wondering. By David Bazio. And it's an old school Western based D20 game with streamlined 3.5-esque rules. So if you played 3.5, you basically got the rules down. It's set in the American West in roughly the 1865 to 1880s, depending on when you want to play. What's neat about it, it makes no attempt to be historically accurate. It attempts to recreate the romance, the drama, the action, and the grittiness of all the Hollywood movies and westerns and TV shows we grew up watching, or even our dad or granddad might have watched. So that's the setting. Let's talk about some about the rules. One of the things that's really neat about it is character creation. Character creation is fun and fast. I don't think it probably take you more than 15 minutes to roll up a character. There's a little character sheet you can print up. So after you print out your character sheet, you get you a scratched piece of paper. You're going to roll 3d6 12 times. There's 12 stats in this game. You're going to take your 12 rolls and decide what your calculated bonuses are. Take those bonuses and choose which stats you want to put them in. Note that your bonuses are what you're going to put on your character sheet, where a lot of games you put your stats, then bonuses next to it. Once you've figured it out on a scratch piece of paper, you put your bonuses on there, which really speeds up the game, and it makes sense once you get to playing it. And next you're going to roll a d20 for your background. There's a lot of neat backgrounds. You can be a sod buster, a lawman, on and on. It's kind of like central casting, if you've ever seen that, but it's kind of neat how you can quickly make a background. Game I played, one person rolled a sod buster, another rolled a preacher. So there's all kind of different things you can roll that are pretty neat. So once you've got your background, you're going to roll a d20 for your special ability. There's a chart of special abilities. Once you've done both of these, you're going to get different things that's going to give you bonuses to your stats. So adjust those stats again once you've did that. Then you're going to pick an alignment. Alignment is pretty neat in this game. You've got black hats, which are bad guys, brown hats, which are neutral guys, and of course, like me here, you got you a white hat, which are the good guys. And then you're going to roll for money, 3d6 times 10 is what you start with. You're going to look at the book, you're going to get you some equipment, you're going to get you some weapons, you're going to put down the stats for your weapons, how many shots they hold, which is important during combat, because you have to track how many times you fired. You can't just shoot all the bullets you want. Now, one of the things I like about the equipment, it doesn't get bogged down in the detail of what kind of guns. Basically, you have like heavy pistols, light pistols, you have shotguns, you have rifles, but it don't get bogged down in 44 caliber, 40 caliber, 50 caliber, whatever. It's streamlined for fast playing. Now, combat, there's two kinds of combat. There's normal combat, which goes pretty good. You roll for your initiative. You roll to hit. Of course, everybody's got defense based on your stats. What's neat about the combat is once you reach 0 hit points, you roll on the critical hit table. And what happens is you'll roll a d8 to start with. Now, if you roll a 1, you're instantly dead on any of these rolls. But you can just get knocked unconscious, or you can get an adrenaline surge and keep rolling. Next time you hit 0 hit points, it goes to a d6. After that, it's a d4 every roll till you're knocked out or you're dead. Now, there's also a type of combat, which we didn't get to test in the game we played, called a showdown, which is your typical high noon meeting on the streets, one-on-one, gonna shoot and fight. And that's pretty neat. And after your combat, if you've survived, healing for every night, you roll 2d6 plus grit if you are able to get bed rest. And leveling up, it's a little different. You start at level 0 with 0 XP. When you hit 1 XP, you get level 1. And after that, at 2 XP, you get +1 hit die. 3 XP +1 special ability. 5 XP second level. 7 XP +1 hit die. 9 XP +1 special ability. 12 XP third level. And it goes up to about 45 experience, and after that your 5th level. But what's neat about this game, remember we said we put the stat bonuses in there, character sheets. So for every level you get, not experience, but when you reach level 1 or level 2, you add your level to all attribute rolls, to all hit rolls, and defense. Now you don't put that on your character sheet for your stats, but all your attribute checks to hit rolls and defense, or whatever your level is. Now let's talk briefly about what I like about this game. First of all, this game is only $5. And, you know, if you've paid a lot for games, $5 is a great price. You can't go wrong for it at that. Second thing I like the artwork. From what I was reading online, David Bezo, hopefully I'm saying his name right. If not, I apologize. Lots of neat artwork. It's all black and white line art. But I really love the artwork. It's good. The rules are really easy to learn. Weapons are generic, so you don't get bogged down in that. In fact, in the first part of the book, it says, you know what a role RPG is. I'm not going to explain it to you. He just kept the rules very simple. The game plays really quickly, and it's fun. Also, there's a good intro in the back of the game that's in a little town in Texas. Has a little bit to do with cattle rustling and some politics and intrigue. Very good intro adventure. Now, really, there's not a lot I don't like about this game. My only complaint about this game is there's no page numbers in here. Everything is just chapter numbers. So that's really my only big gripe, is no page numbers in here. When you're playing and you ask your other players to go to a certain page, you just have to tell them the chapter. But besides that, I really like this game. Rules are simple. If you've ever played 3.5, you can learn the rules in like 10 seconds. Gameplay's fast. It's taps into a genre that a lot of us have seen over and over, which is the Old West, and can't go wrong with this. If I had to give it on a rating of 5 stars, I'd give it 4.5 out of 5. And anyway, thanks for watching. God bless. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead. Thanks for watching, and I hope you like this review.